Well, good morning. So, the 2025 Model Y got FSD 14 or whatever they're calling it. Yeah, 14.1.3. So, we got to go back up to the lab here this morning and we got to fix a couple of the speakers in the room. So, we got the GoPro set up and I figured we'd do a little bit of commentary. It's 7 miles to the office. All one-way streets. So version 13 dot whatever usually did a pretty okay job. Couple areas where it could have been better, just it would do unnecessary lane changes. So I'm gonna go through the settings that we're gonna do, and we'll activate it as soon as we leave the driveway, because I got a weird little hump leaving the transition between the driveway and the street. We'll see how well it does. Here we go. Okay, FSD 14.1.3. Let's make sure we're in my profile. We'll go to work. We'll get out of here. Loaner Model S, long range, very nice car by every matrix possible. It is a phenomenal vehicle. And for $100,000 it should be. Activate home link, close the garage. Activate home link, close the garage. There it goes. All right, we are out. Here we go. So the first known, I don't know if you would call it an issue or not, is the intersection up here. The actual line for the street and the stop sign,
turn right onto Churn Creek Road,
has about a 20-foot gap-ish. So we'll see if it pulls all the way up to the street. I don't need her at all, actually. So that would be right here. Usually it stops at the stop sign. Yeah, oh, nice. All the way to the line. Loving it already. Smooth transition out, although that's usually been pretty smooth. Little hesitation, not sure why. Wow, it really hesitated there for no reason at all. We are in speed profile, standard, sloth, chill, standard, hurry, and Mad Max. We're gonna try Mad Max on the city street because that sounds fun. I believe this is a new icon right here where it shows you in self-driving standard, so that's cool. Where instead of where it used to say like hurry, chill, or whatever up top. This is all pretty routine. This is I-5 North. It's essentially as straight of a shot as you can get. So what I am liking though is it really does seem to be favoring the right lane in standard instead of either the center lane trying to get around all this. So I don't know if it knows it's only got like 3 miles to go and it's just hanging out here, but I do prefer this. So that part is cool at least. smooth transition. No big deal there. It usually seems to do pretty good right here anyway. All of this actually is pretty good right until we get into downtown proper, which is going to be in about 3 miles. I like FSD on this better than I do base autopilot. Base autopilot slows down way long ago to come through all of this. This was pretty seamless in FSD. It pretty much maintained the speed and just kind of everything the whole way around. AP gets a little wonky through here with constant curvature assist and braking. I think what I look for is consistency. It always uses the same lane unless it needs to get around, you know, just I hate lane changes that there's no reason for. You know, though everything is mapped out in the car anyway. So in versions prior, it would sit here and just lane hop for legitimately no reason. And occasionally, what was the last car we had? The Cybertruck. It would change lanes for legitimately no reason. So that's always been kind of irritating. We're getting into downtown proper right now, so let's see what happens. Very smooth transition coming off the highway. Speed-wise, it didn't like jerk the brakes. It was very fluid, slowing down. So we can use one of 2 lanes here. Let's see which way it goes. It almost went into that lane, but it stayed in this one. Either way is fine, as long as it stays consistent. That's all I care about. So we're gonna go straight or turn right, and 99% of the time it has gone right. We are going straight this time. And this is the first time that we have gone straight at this intersection on FSD. I'm pretty sure since ever. We always turn right. So this will be kind of a cool new way. So far, very nice, very smooth. This is really interesting that we're going straight because, wow, this is a completely new route for me. I've been working at this lab for 11 years. I've never gone this route. Usually we'll turn right here, but we will never and have never gone through a residential area to get there. So this is completely new to me. This is about the longest way you can possibly go too. So that's actually quite disappointing. And let's just see something here. Autopilot. Or maybe it's under navigation. Yeah, route to save at least 10 minutes. This is the longest possible way you can go. kid on a scooter, which is what it's waiting for. Okay, there was no reason for that. Wow, what the hell are we doing? I don't think I've ever been on this street in the decades I've lived in this town. Let's see how well it gets around this Chevy. Did very good. I mean, this is kind of cool for FSD, I guess, just to kind of see how it does. But this is another... Wow, it really doesn't seem to like those stop signs. Yeah, I have never been on this street in my life. I have zero reason to be over here, so I have never been here. I have no idea what FSD is doing. We got kind of a little flat plate roundabout right here. Is it gonna make it? Yeah. It didn't like it, but it did it. It actually did it really well. Here comes another roundabout-ish. I wonder if it's going to turn left up here and go the back way. But yeah, there was zero reason to go this way. This was, in fact, the longest possible way you could have gone. If it turns left right here, oh boy, this isn't good. I've been over here before, and this is a... What in the world? Yeah, the transition on this street going into my lab, this is really bad. So I promise I'll be taking over because it is pothole ridden. Maybe, I don't know, let's see what happens. Is it gonna slow down for this? It's just gonna come to a dead freaking stop. Oh, they filled that giant ass pothole. That's good. Yeah, if you watch any of my other videos, you'll see why we never go this way. This is the absolute worst possible way to go. There's no reason for that at all. That added time onto our drive. That added everything that you don't want to add, it added. Nope, we are not backing into that trailer. That ain't gonna happen. Okay, we're back in the Model S. So, complete navigation failure on FSD 14, which shouldn't even be a thing. You take the same route for years to work, and all of a sudden, it decides to do something completely wonky, and that was me honking at the van in front of me because, you know, the light's been green. So, yeah, navigation failure, still gets wonky at stop signs, and you're going to see a video here at the end of this, recorded from the Tesla cam. It was in the correct right on red turn lane, got in the wrong right on red turn lane, and just stayed there instead of turning right on red, which is completely legal. So 13 did the same thing, so that's not a complete bash on 14. But again, with the unnecessary lane changes all the time, and I'm in standard, I'm not in anything else. So I don't know, maybe just wonky roads where I live because all the specials never have a problem and theirs is polished. See you on the next one.